Today is Ash Wednesday, the beginning of the season of Lent. And I love what Henry Nouwen says about this season in his Lenten devotional, Show Me the Way. The Lenten season begins. It's a time to be with you, Lord, in a special way, a time to pray, to fast, and thus to follow you on your way to Jerusalem, to Golgotha, and to the final victory over death. I'm still so divided. I truly want to follow you, but I also want to follow my own desires and lend an ear to the voices that speak about prestige, success, human respect, pleasure, power, and influence. Help me to become deaf to these voices and more attentive to your voice, which calls me to choose the narrow road to life. As we begin the season of Lent, we are going to be highlighting different practices to help us do just that. Today's practice is called sin journaling. Sadly, it is usually easier to point out the sins of others before recognizing the sin in our own hearts and lives. Throughout the season of Lent, I want to invite you to start the practice of sin journaling. Sin journaling begins with taking notice of the sin or sins you see throughout your day, in the people, the news, on social media, and in every other way that you live and interact with others. Write down what you see at least two or three times a day. Mid-morning, mid-afternoon, and evening are good times to do this, but there might be better times that work for you personally. After a week of journaling the sins of others, ask Jesus to make you aware of your own sin throughout the day. David's prayer from Psalms 139 is a great way to do this. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Use the same times that you have been journaling the sins of others to journal any sin or sin patterns you see in your own heart and life throughout each day. What sin surprised you the most? What sin or sin seemed to entangle you? And what are the causes or roots of your biggest temptations? May the Lord give you eyes to see, ears to hear, and a heart that's open to seeing sin in our world, but even more importantly, in your own heart and life. Becoming aware of your own sin through sin journaling is one practice that will be helpful during this season of Lent. In seeing and recognizing your own sin, you will also be able to see and recognize your great need for the cross of Christ. I want to invite you also to join us tonight in the worship center at Cove Church or River Hills Church for a special Ash Wednesday live stream service called A Night with New Room. The service will start at 6 p.m. May this season of Lent be a season of withdrawing from the world so you can draw near to God.